Welcome back to the shooting channel, and today we've got a round of clays with one of Beretta's most iconic guns. The Beretta Silver Pigeon 686. They've been around for years and years and years. They're one of the guns that is just always on the market. They're always up there, and they are just a really good all-round gun. They do them in a sporter version and they do them in a game version. This particular one is a game version. It's got multi-chokes. It's got ventilated rib. It's got no ventilated barrels. It's got the traditional rounded Beretta Italian action. It's got the normal Beretta engraving. It's got the Beretta recoil pad. And they're just one gun that have always been on the market. They retail new at about £1,500–1,600. You can pick one of these up generally second hand, £800 to £1,200. They're slightly low in the comb, but if you're really fat, you've got really short, chubby chops, they fit people very well. Pistol grip, nice and comfortable. They haven't changed them much from the older versions to the newer versions. Okay, there is a few comments that people have put in the comments below that the older Berettas are better than newer Berettas. It'd be interesting to see if you've got a new Beretta, have you had any problems with it? Because a few people have said that, but the old Berettas are bulletproof. Now let's go and shoot it and see what I think of it. Thanks to Fiocchi, I've got their new Super Blacks to try. So I've come to my first stand and just going to have a look at the targets. I'm going to say the one thing that the Beretta Silver Pigeon does do, the game one doesn't come with adjustable trigger. The sporter one does come with adjustable trigger, but the game one doesn't. The game one does come with the safety catch that comes off every time. You can change that, costs about £25–30. So you can change that, so when you open it, the safety catch stays ready to fire. Right, let's see what the targets are and have a look. Pull. 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 That's the first stand. And again, recoil wise, doesn't really recoil a great deal at all. I'm going to be completely honest, for somebody my sort of height, it is a little bit low in the comb. I do have to lift my head a little fraction off the gun. But if I was a lot shorter, it would fit me a lot better. But other than that, it's a good all-round gun. Doesn't recoil a great deal. Can't really knock it other than that. So we've come to stand 2. Let's see the targets. Pull. Bang. Pull. 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 That was another stand. And again, little going away bird, shot really well. Again, I tend to think it's a little bit light for me. So maybe the sport will be better, but I tend to like a slightly heavier gun. let's go to another stand. So we've come to stand 3 here at Oxford, and now we're going to try slightly different targets. Pull. 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 I would say it's a very, very comfortable gun to actually shoot. And if you're stood on a game day, it would be really comfortable. It comes with 5 chokes. It's just a nice all-round gun, with the exception of that being a bit low. I mean, you can always bend the stock up if it doesn't fit you, or you can put a comb raiser on it. But generally, it's a nice, comfortable gun to go and shoot. But don't forget, if you do want something like this, go to your local shooting school and go and get a proper gun fit on the shooting school. And they will tell you whether it fits you or not. Best way of buying a gun. You can look at all the major models. If you go to a shooting school, most proper shooting schools will have those major models. Right, let's go shoot one more stand. Bang. So I've got a couple of going away birds. Let's see what happens. Ball. Pull. Pull. So again, missed a couple there. But again, I know you'll probably all think it's an excuse, but the one thing you do struggle, and again, this is where this gun mount, this height in the comb has got to be right for the individual person, because to see over the top of the rib, you'd have to lift your head slightly above there. So that is where you've got to make sure that this comb fits the everyday person. You can get an adjustable comb built in one of these, or you just buy a gun that's slightly higher in the comb. Let's go and shoot one more. So I've come to my last stand with my Beretta Silver Pigeon. Let's see what this is like. Ball. Pull. Pull. So last stand, straight in, full house. I would say my overall impressions is a good gun. The only thing I can pick holes is the comb is a little bit low in the comb, but other than that, if it fits you, it's well worth having a look. Go to your shooting school, go and have a try. It's a good all-round gun for the money. Now I'm going to let Alex have a couple of pairs at the end, see what he thinks. Cool. So Alex, that was your first go with the Beretta Silver Pigeon. What did you think?
Yeah, I think it's nice. It shoots very nicely. Obviously it's mainly aimed at game shooting, so...
but they do a sporting one as well?
Yeah, so the small changes and the weight would probably change with the sporting and the game differences, but overall I like it, yeah.
And from a new shooter's point of view, is it something? Did you have a problem with the comb and the height of the comb?
Yes, it's definitely low in the comb. Well, too low for me. Ideally, I'd choose something a bit higher.
But from a new shooter's point of view, it's a good one to put in the mix.
Yeah, definitely.
To see if they
something
fit
to
you.
consider, yeah.
Yeah. So that was the Beretta Silver Pigeon, from my point of view, and from somebody that has not done a great deal of shooting. So generally our aims are, it's a good all-round gun, but just make sure it fits you. But other than that, you can't really knock it. So again, my good points on it is it's a good all-round balancing gun. It generally balances really well. The safety catch, I would have it so it stays on all the time, and I would have it a little bit higher in the cone. But again, the recoil is really good. Other than that, it's a good all-round gun. I hope you enjoyed this programme. Please comment below on anything you've seen in this programme, or anything you'd like to know about this gun, or about the Beretta Silver Pigeon range. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.